Did you know that Jesus helped his friend come out? In John chapter 11, verse 43, this is what it says. Jesus called out in a loud voice saying, "Lazarus, come out." You see, Lazarus was locked up in a cold, dark tomb, wrapped in burial cloths, left for dead. That's exactly what so many Christians and so many churches do to LGBT people. They wrap us up and bind us up and tell us that we need to keep our identity, our true self, locked away. But Jesus, upon seeing Lazarus in this state, he says, "Lazarus, come out. Step into the light. Take off the cloth. Be who you are. Come alive." I believe that this is what Jesus is speaking to every LGBT person. Come out of the tomb of shame. Take off the chains that have bound you up. Step into the glory of who God made you to be, fearfully and wonderfully made, just as you are. You are beloved of God.
This is absolutely, completely ridiculous. And I'll tell you why. First of all, if you read the whole story in John, that whole chapter, right, you don't just take out the phrase that he uses and then use that to describe what's happening. You have to take the whole story. And the whole story is Jesus demonstrating his power over death, proving that he is the Son of God. And he says to Martha, "I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, though he die, yet he shall live." The other thing is that Jesus spoke Aramaic. He did not speak English. In fact, if you were to somehow travel back in time 100 years ago and use the phrase "coming out of the closet," people would have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, right? So to take a modern idiomatic phrase and then apply it to another culture, another time, another place, another language, and assume it's the same thing, either you are completely stupid or you are intentionally deceiving people. You know this is not what the Bible is saying, but you are lying to people. You're trying to justify a lifestyle that the Bible doesn't support by using something that doesn't even talk about it. In all honesty, if this is the lifestyle that you want to live, you're free to do it as it's your choice. But you need to be honest. But don't try to make the Bible fit what you want it to say. At least be honest and say, "I don't agree with the Bible. I don't care what the Bible says. I am going to live this lifestyle." That is more respectable than the man or the woman that says, "I am this way, but I can also make the Bible say it as well." Do you know what the Bible says? The Bible says, "Be not many teachers, for we shall receive a stricter judgment." Do you know why that is? Because you're not only going to answer for your own sins, but everybody that you influence as well. So all these woke pastors that are introducing heresies and perversions in the name of God, not only going to answer for their sins, but they're going to answer for everybody else's sins that they've influenced for evil. You need to think about that. Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead is a demonstration of his power, his divine authority over death, not that he's calling his friend out of a bondage of lifestyle. Has nothing to do with the LGBT and the church with their opinions on the LGBT. Nothing whatsoever. If you want to know what the Bible has to say about this, let me suggest that you go to Leviticus 19, Romans 1, and 1 Corinthians 6. There you'll find all you need for what the Bible has to say about it.
So don't let anybody tell you that it's not loving if you stand flat-footed and speak the truth about this issue of homosexuality. What's not loving is to look someone in the eye when God says they are in jeopardy of an eternity in hell and merely wink and nod at their sin because you're afraid of being called names. Speak the truth, saints.